Hi guys, Craig Nicol from The Bricks. Welcome back. We are up to step 2 in the investing formula. If you want some more information on the actual investment formula and the overview, please click the link below. But today we're going to be covering off on investment plan and buying according to that investment plan. So last time we discussed negative cash flow tolerance and worked out how much you can spend on your investment property. Today, it's all about getting into the detail, working out your actual investment plan and strategy so that you can achieve the goals that you want to. So for me, my goal is to achieve $400,000 in passive income, because this is going to allow me to live the lifestyle that I want with me and my family and do all the things that I want to do each and every day. So for you, it might be something different, but keep in mind, it's not about how many properties that you have, whether it's 10, 20, 30 or 40. Is it going to achieve what you want? And are you going to be able to live the lifestyle that you want having those properties? So this brings us to the first exercise I want you to do. I want you to work out your dream monthly budget. How much money do you need to live the life exactly as you would like it? With you and your family and friends or whatever you want to do, how much do you need each and every month? So this includes things like your basic living expenses still, your health insurance, your car insurance, paying off your car loan, living in your dream house, buying that beach house, going on holidays every single quarter or every month or every week, whatever it is for you. I want you to write it down on a piece of paper and work out what that number is. Other things that I want you to include in here are things like your future expenses. That might be school fees for kids that you don't have yet, or a beach house, golf membership, things that you want that are normally only there if you have the money. I want it all included in there because this is, remember, your dream month. So try to make this goal as exciting as possible for you, because as you know, if you shoot for the stars, you might just hit the moon. Keep in the back of your mind as well that as well as an income target, you've got to remember that we're not achieving this goal tomorrow. So you've got to think down the track. So my goal is for when I'm 45 years of age, which is about 12 and a bit years down the track. So for you, whatever your goal is, you need that target to set into the future. So whether that's 3 years, 10 years, 20 years, you need to work out when that is. And then you need to account for the fact that there is going to be inflation of some sort. So you need to over account for the costs that are coming up in the future. So now, once you've got your income target, now you can work towards a property plan and a strategy on how you're going to achieve that. By the way, guys, I use Microsoft Excel to do all my calculations, whether that's for the income target or the property plan that we're about to speak about. You can do this on a piece of paper though, or on your laptop, whatever you want to do, just make sure that you actually do it. The way I like to work out the property plan and strategy is to firstly see how many assets we need to achieve the income target that we've just set. So let's break it down to a really basic formula. So if you want to achieve $100,000 passive income per year, then at a 3.5% rental yield, you're going to need an asset base of $2.85 million paid off. So you can see at the most basic level here, what sort of asset base, what sort of return you're going to need to achieve your goals. And so you can tweak the rental yield and the asset base value to try and work out what's going to actually achieve your goal. Now we have to break it down into more detail. So crack out the Excel spreadsheet, because we're going to have to write out every single property purchase that you're going to make to achieve your goals. So that means the purchase costs, which is the upfront costs, the ongoing costs, but also you need to include modeling assumptions on the rise in value of the properties that you buy, but also the rental yield that you're going to get over time. So this is going to be a really interesting exercise for you to do, because you're going to see that the plan that you might have had in no way allows you to achieve the goals that you want to achieve. So it can actually be a lot of fun. You can tweak when you purchase properties, or the value of the purchase price, the different rental yields, to allow you to actually achieve the goals that you want. So we can see that this all connects through to the strategy. So if we need a certain amount of income, and we need an asset base to achieve that income, then how do we get to that asset base? So a lot of people may look at positive income properties, or they may look at negative cash flow properties, because each of them perform differently, or you might get a mix of both. Traditionally, your positive cash flow properties are positively returning cash, so you get a better cash flow, a better yield, but the asset base might not grow as fast. And on the reverse, you've got negative cash flow properties that are higher growth normally, but they will provide a lower yield. So, which balance of those over time is going to allow you to achieve your income goal? Now, there's a lot of other parts to this, because your Excel spreadsheet, when you've got upfront costs on there and ongoing costs, you've also got the debt to asset on there as well. So we need to be able to pay down that debt over time if you're wanting to achieve the goals that you do. So it's an important part of your property plan to work out how you're actually going to consolidate that debt. So this might be renovating or developing, or it might be just a matter of when you do reach a certain age that you do sell off a number of properties, and this can all be built into the plan that you have. So we're talking a lot of detail here, but as I said, the more detail you can provide, the better, so you know exactly where you're going and if you're making the right decisions each time you're purchasing a property. So I know that you might be thinking this is some pretty airy-fairy stuff, that there's not much accuracy in all the numbers, you're just making everything up and you feel like it's really not going to be a good guide for you. But the real important thing here is that we can only get it as accurate as we possibly can. And it's going to obviously be tweaked down the track. It's going to change. Things will happen where you might get a lower rent than you expected, or you might get a lower price value increase than you expect. But as we know in property, over the longer term, all of that should balance out. But you may also get a rise in capital growth quicker than you thought, or a rise in rental value to allow for more cash flow and allow you to move through your property plan quicker. Or you may be in such a comfortable position and ahead of your plan that you can relax and take your time to achieve the goal that you want. At the end of the day, the plan is there to help guide you. You've got this vision and you've got a goal for yourself that you can constantly strive towards. So you want to make that as clear as possible, and then know that you've got the investment plan that you can tweak along the way to help you get there. So I hope this video has helped you get a little bit more clarity with your investment goals. If it's helped you, please comment below, subscribe. We'd love to get some more feedback from everyone involved. Until next time though, the bricks.